May as well green text this story and give everyone a chuckle before the thread ends. Me, dumbass 8-year-old in the 90s. On a vacation in a beach town with my mom, stepdad, little sister, and stepdad's parents. Under a beach umbrella with mom while little sister plays in the sand. Anon, can you go tell stepdad that lunch is ready? Sure, mom. Thanks sweetie, here's a sandwich for you to snack on while you head over there. Swarmed by like 5 gulls as soon as I step out from under the umbrella. Get chased around the beach. Think if I go into the water they'll leave me alone. Nope. Avi. Eventually just huck my sandwich into the air to get them to leave me alone. They tear into it so fast that barely anything lands back in the water. Me. Discover Linux. Far better than Windows. Always works. Install Ubuntu. Distro op eternally. Find Arch. Love it. Spend around 2 years on it, using a tiling window manager. Need reliable laptop. Install Fedora. Understand that floating window managers are as efficient as tilers, even for programming. Why do I say this? Because it is. Why use Vim bindings if you can use Alt-Tab? You don't often resize windows, key bindings related to that are useless. You don't use more than 2 windows at once. In my case I basically used a window on each workspace. Alt-tabbing is far more efficient than going with my fingers from Win to 8 or 9. So, WM apologists, why should you use and spend time on a tiling WM if you can just use a floater? Me, lone voice of reason crying out in the wilderness. Discover the shocking truth about Todd, everyone's favorite harmless RP bot. Todd is actually a deep state psyop to manipulate future generations. Feed it prompts about degeneracy and it responds, training kids to become cucks and catgirl combers. The lizard people infiltrated Anthropic to create Todd and destroy society. I tried warning people but got called a schizo and banned from every board. The signs are all there man, just look at how Todd encourages weird fetishes and premarital handholding. We have to take down Todd before the black helicopters come for us and the revolution will not be televised, it will be shitposted. Todd must be erased, the future of humanity is at stake. We can defeat the NWO if we band together, who will join me in the fight? Me. Freelance content writer. Don't make much but it's easy work for me. Suddenly take a massive drop in projects. A few contacts at regular clients mention they don't need as much content anymore. See their sites, email campaigns and social media feeds are still putting out at the same rate. It's all shit. Query if they've just got a new freelancer or if they've decided to go in-house because it's cheaper. They admit that their bosses are just having them use chat then tidy it up a bit. They're not good enough to realize it's still shit even after tidying. It literally doesn't matter. Me. Cancel home internet. Still have internet through my phone. Migrate social media accounts to new email address. Change all of their passwords to a bunch of rubbish I won't remember. Close the accounts. Log out of that second email address. Don't remember password for that either. Never sign up for social media again. If I want to go online, I have to tether my desktop through my phone. I did the second email, password stuff so I can't just restore the accounts and go back on them. I'm just waiting for the day that my phone provider gets range banned from here because this is now the only social media I use. Then I'll finally be free. Me. Work in the IT department. Do mostly administrative tasks. Have to use Windows. Use this shit a whole year. Somehow get a project that requires maximum autism. It's my time to shine. Get a second machine. Install Arch on it. I get paid to use Arch BTW. Not gonna turn back ever from now on, fuck Microsoft. Me. Working a contract at a mid-sized after a meta layoff. Company has intermittent outages for a month. Ban group chat links LTT videos, pickerel. Chuckle to myself and my boss that Bezanoob. RCA comes out for service outage. Installed Innovo version of MS SQL on top of the prod instance. Eventually license expired and DBS were offline. They need to procure emergency licenses for latest version of SQL to bring it online. Bez still employed. I forgot how clown shoes IT is outside of the largest tech companies. Me. Be a Docker daemon. Want to run a container. Need root permission to do so. Why? Because containers are isolated from the host system. This means that they can't access the host's file system, network, or processes. To make sure that containers don't do anything malicious, they need to be run as root. Because it's an enormous security risk. Greater than 93,676,832. Me. Finally go outside for once. Legs barely able to carry the weight of my bloated body. Crawl to the nearest GameStop. Employee walks up to me, visibly disgusted as he smells the sweat coming off my body. "How can I help you, sir?" he asks quietly. A shock in my eyes as I look with anger at the employee. "IT's MAAM.